Mixture prop.
So you might have to crack a bit of power in here. It looks like our profile's a little wide.
Add some power.
Yep, just to crack a little bit in there. And we want to be on airspeed with the threshold in the crosshairs of the windshield.
Okay.
So let it settle on final. Actually looking pretty good.
You said 80 on final?
Yes, sir. This is beautiful right here. Put the center line under your right butt cheek. Gorgeous. Now you can start gently working that power out to keep that aiming point in the crosshairs. Be super peaceful and light on this mark, just like Jello flying an arrow.
Keep an 80.
Yep, keep coming down now, bringing that power out. Fence check.
Fence check, 3 in the green.
Roger. Now don't touch down before the threshold, level off. Now start flaring, flare it out. Oop, there you go, let it come down again. Yay! Nice. Full procedure to a full stop.
I did it.
Heck yeah, man. Nice work.
Okay, so flaps identified, flaps down. Flaps up, I mean.
Yeah, and that cleanup is it's a nice cleanup. You could actually start from here, go trim,
okay.
flaps,
trim,
throttle
flaps,
up, prop,
throttle up,
mixture,
prop.
and then lights and boost pumps off. So you can actually do like an L flow.
Oh, perfect, okay.
That's all there is to it, Captain.
Okay. Woodland area traffic arrow 41828, back taxiing on 14. Well, not technically.
We're taxiing around on.
Technically, we're taxiing.
So I really want you to focus on precise touchdown zones.
Okay.
If you pick a point, I want you to try and always work a way to power your way with a short field, power your way to touchdown right on that point.
Okay.
That's going to really stand you in good stead later when we start doing power off 180s, which is a no power precision landing.
Okay.
With these you get -0 or plus 100 feet are the commercial pilot standards. So you were right on the money.
Really, -0.
You can't land before the point,
right?
But you get 100 after. And a normal landing at a commercial is -0 plus 200. Power off 180 precision power off landing is -0 plus 200.
Huh.
Alright, this first departure that you're going to do is going to be the conventional way. We're going to throw the flaps in.
Okay.
As the book recommends, rotate 65.
Okay.
And you notice how much I had to push down on the nose? Just ease that nose down and just work it until you get VX, which is 90 for a short field.
Okay.
And then at 90, just allow the thing to climb. And it'll want to climb. It won't really want to climb at 80, but the minute you get to 90, it just wants to balloon up and get going, so let it. Yeah, come all the way in this inlet here. Give yourself some real estate. Lovely. Looks like the goo's arriving today. What's up with that?
I don't know, the goo likes me. Maybe it didn't think I was done with my instrument yet. Oh shit, forgot my cigars.
It's alright, we'll do cigars here, there's nobody in the pattern.
Okay.
Looks kind of ominous when you look at that, doesn't it? It's like,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So, cigars was... Shit, I wrote it down, sorry. What would a C stand for?
Controls.
Controls. Controls, free and correct.
Nothing's bound Nothing's hanging off.
Instruments. Good. Gas on the fullest tank. I
have a bad one. Attitude.
Oh, attitude. Trim back.
You want to trim it just a little after the center position.
Okay.
Just to help you rotate.
R. Running.
Hang on. Run up.
Run up. Run up. R. Run up. Oh. 2,000.
The critical things are the mags and to get some fresh juicy oil in there to allow that prop to work for us.
Good.
Yeah.
You did once or twice?
Twice.
Good.
That's good. We are sucking.
They're sucking. Okay. S, seatbelts and switches. Okay. Bar mitzvah, boost pumps on. Mixture rich. Instruments. Transponders all time. Seatbelts secure. Switches on as required. Head somewhat aligned. We got probably a little magnetic variation.
Don't forget the fur part of bar mitzvah. Flap set for takeoff.
Oh. Fur part?
The fur, bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah, I see.
Flaps are going to be wing flaps and cow flaps.
Wing flaps and cow flaps, okay.
Are open or not, or whatever you need.
Okay.
So we're going to power up. You're going to be super peaceful. Be neutral elevator so so the thing can accelerate. We've got a full power here. Check our gauges.
Gauges.
We are locked out.
We're locked. Gauges in the green. Here we go.
Release when ready. Alright, now we're looking to cross check. We're making sure we're getting a positive airspeed. Be super peaceful. There you go. Center line under your butt cheek. 50. 60. 65 rotate. Now let the nose come down. Just let it drop a little more.
Okay.
Push down, push, push, push.
Okay.
Push it down, aim for the trees.
Gotcha.
It won't fly unless we get that airspeed alive.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Nice. Now we can dog leg it. And once you're clear of the trees, first flaps, gear flaps.
First flaps. There we go.
And be sure you're not making false moves around the airplane.
Gear coming up. 1. Gears up, we're still climbing. Next flaps.
And that's how it's done.
And
we can go ahead and start. It's pretty much a crosswind. When you dogleg it, it's going to be a crosswind to downwind turn.
Okay. 25 squared.
Yep. We'll keep climbing. Woo. Something smells. Woo. Something stanky. Yeah, that's going to be an almost immediate downwind turn there, so
okay.
Not too far away.
Same thing?
Same type of landing, but the departure this next time is going to be a little different.
Oh, okay.
And so the difference between a book short field takeoff and the real world short field takeoff. I'll show you some of the capabilities of this airplane.
Okay, here we go. Start slowing her down.
Yep. What's going to happen here real quick?
Okay, boost pumps on, gas in the fullest gear under, coming down, undercarriage, 1, 2, 3. Mixture full rich, prop full, seatbelts on, switches.
Perfect.
Okay, here we are, beam the numbers. 15, white in the white. Oh,
Woo!
sorry, got a little excited.
Bit grab happy.
For 90 there. Okay.
Looks good. This is a nice profile.
Boost pumps on, fullest tank, 3 in the green, mixture, prop, seatbelt, switches.
Yep. On this aeroplane, don't get too far away from the runway because if the engine quits, if you can see it off the nose, you won't make it at this altitude.
Okay. All right.
And you'll see some of that demonstrated when we do power off 180s.
Okay, so boost pumps, fuel, fullest tank, 3 in the green, mixture, prop, seatbelt switches.
This is a nice looking profile. Look at that for a view. That's perfect. Now we can do constant power reductions and still remain on the glide path once we get established on final.
Too much there. Boost pump, fuel, fullest tank, 3 in the green, prop, mixture, prop, seatbelts, switches.
All right, we've got the threshold in our crosshairs and we're a little fast so we can trade a little bit of power for pitch. Get this thing, see we're starting to get high now as we lose the aiming point. There you go. Fence check.
Fence check, 3 in the green.
We can bring all that power out because we have it made in the shade. Pitching for 80 all the way down. That's it. Beautiful. Center line under your right butt cheek. Fence check, 3 in the green. We're looking good. Center line. Now level it off and work it on the ground. Play with it. Play with it. Full procedure. Full stop. Get back on the center line.
Oh, my foot's on those bars. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yep, definitely wheels down, heels down. Drop your feet for a landing.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Flaps identified. Flaps down.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Flaps up, yes.
So remember your flow. Starting from here. Lovely. Boost pump can come off. And you can lean it to the taxi just to the top of the T. And then you can relax.
Cool.
Nice work.
It's a nice plane.
It is.
You know, I mean, it's pretty efficient and pretty fast for a 4-banger.
Yep.
You know.
I've had 185 out of this, 26 squared.
Isn't that like at the NE?
V&E? V&E like 210. This thing's a screamer. You get it going on a really dense day, this thing's hauling ass.
Burning 10 an hour?
Burning 10 an hour. It really is a tremendous, like you said, 4-banger, trainer, and you know, a small family kind of aeroplane because you can get everywhere pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's fairly cheap to maintain. Not too many things that go wrong with it. It's retractable, so it has the typical retractable, you know, the woes of retractable gear, especially when it's hydraulic retractable system.
Right.
But it's a tremendous aeroplane. So on this one, we are not going to put any flaps in. This is a real world short field. On your check ride, you're going to do what we just did, which is you put the flaps in prior to coming out on the runway.
Okay.
This one we're going to have 0 flaps. What that does is that allows us to accelerate quicker without having a lot of drag in the takeoff roll.
Okay.
So we'll actually accelerate quicker. Just at rotation 65, you're going to have to do this very methodically, but you're going to pull 1-2 notches of flaps right at rotation.
Okay.
And that'll balloon you up.
Interesting.
And then just let the nose settle and pitch the nose forward to get your airspeed alive and then balloon you up.
So when I get to 65 for rotate, do I pull and do it?
Yes, sir.
Do both?
Yes, sir. What it's going to do is your angle of attack is going to increase because you put flaps in there as well as the back pressure, and that will cause you to really climb out.
Interesting.
Yep. That's a real world short field. It's just like a real world short field for a landing is at touchdown, you'd go ahead and drop the flaps out so that you can put maximum weight on the wheels for extra friction. This is just the